What's up, going frying pan people? Welcome back to the kitchen. I hope you guys had a good week. I'm playing Celeste. I'm playing the first level of Celeste. I know. Okay, the last time I've played it, I didn't do a great job of talking as I played it, but this is the first level of Celeste, and so hopefully, I'll be a little bit better at playing this than I was in the past. But we'll see, I guess. I do have a conversation in mind for today, and that is beliefs. I mean, Christmas just passed, right? And because of that, well, Christmas and New Year's as well, both kind of talk to some extent about beliefs. I mean, Christmas definitely is a little bit of a belief-centered holiday, if you will, but that was stupid. But it's still something that I think is interesting to talk about in the regards of, like, New Year's, right? Because think about it, New Year's, at least whenever it comes to, like, New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, believing in something is gotta be one of the most powerful things that you can do. Because if you don't really believe in yourself to do something, then it's probably not going to get done, you know. Oh, that was great. And I think that's interesting. I think that's interesting off of the... Okay. Come on now. There we go. I think that's interesting based off of the idea of our own perceptions of things can influence how they go. Because to believe in something isn't really that easy. Not all the time, at least. Okay, cool. It's not perfectly easy to believe in something all the time, especially if it's something that, you know, you've struggled with, you know. Everybody has those things that, like, obviously I want to believe, but I just have a hard time doing it. And that does make sense, you know. I'm no stranger to that. I'm quite familiar with that feeling, as a matter of fact. But that doesn't mean that it makes it any less valid, you know, to believe, or any less important to believe, I guess. Because believing, as I stated, many times history has shown that the difference between success and, you know, failure, or, you know, one person succeeding and the other person failing, is a true and genuine belief that they can succeed and that they will succeed, right? And so I think that it's really interesting to talk about, because it's like, it's not something that's like linear. You can't just, oh, okay, I believe in myself now. That's not quite how that works. Even though Hollywood might make it seem like that, that's not quite it, you know. I almost had it. That's not quite it, you know. And despite that, it is still very important. It's still very important to believe. I don't know. Most stories that talk about belief talk about it kind of in a linear sense of, like, okay, I didn't believe and then I do. Like in the Polar Express, right? I love the Polar Express. There's trains in it. No, in the Polar Express, this kid struggles with believing that Santa's real. This whole thing, right? And it's something that at the end, the climax of it is him just going really hard, I believe, you know, and then he's able to hear the bell. But I don't know if it's quite as simple as that. I won't pretend like I know the answer to this one, this conversation. It was just something that knew about, because whenever starting habits or goals, it's important to believe in them. If you believe in yourself, you're more likely to get somewhere than if you don't. But I hope you guys have a good week. I will see you guys next week.